tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
To throw right away is Howell. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That went nearly 30 yards, 29 official. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, rolling right, Gibson. And off to the races, down inside. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Big hitter, that one goes for 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Howell now to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now Hal's going to mix it up here. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
So after the loss of a yard, you'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Howell completing the quick throw out wide. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him 1st and goal.
No problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gann. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll end up getting 10 back as that sets it up for 3rd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season, 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball player.
Throwing his Hurts. And it is caught. Gets by and he's going to have an Eagles first down.
I thought it was take 6, man.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key. We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game. So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Hurts sets up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. And they'll accept that penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. 2 tackles on that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming up a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Faking the handoff, Powell. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And it's up as the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll motion McLaurin left. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
That's bullshit, bro. I put that nigga on the fucking comeback route, bro. What the fuck was that?
Defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call
Fucking
here.
bullshit, man. Put the nigga on just a stick route. Fuck
So
was
they
that?
throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bullshit, man.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Nigga, that bullshit, man.
A 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Howell changing the play here. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 58 yards rushing for the Lords. He's getting the money off to a great start. First down, Howell to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Second down and 6 now.
Hey, 73, 63, 63. I love Yanni.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
We are in for a good one as we're through one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10 as they've got it as we resume action. In motion right is Smith. Hurts with a little pop pass on a jet sweep. A nice play design there with touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll run on 1st down. Gant. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to stretch out that lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point. He finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here,
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Second down, Hal back to pass. He's got it to Gibson. And they now get this all the way to midfield, working down to the 49. A gain of 28 yards there to give him a first down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to work out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And this is taken in for the Washington touchdown. Tackle Peoples-Jones. first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have come back to make it a 2-point game. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down line. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not one of them will be, but still a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. He stops immediately there. Here's 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being
Like, play action on forever, man. That shit's so cheap.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried a stress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
On 2nd down now, Gant, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him on the line. Last 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you, your last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So here's a 3rd and 14. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Come through with a 4th down stand. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And the out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll get him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Handoff running left is Gibson. Only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first down yards before being taken down in midfield. 66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Howell. Working the middle of the field. He's got it right complete. And he has it on the first down. So get the ball down to the Eagles 23. The second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They go play action with Howell.
It's not what I did, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. It's not what the fuck I did, bro. They didn't even let me press X, bro. Fucking bullshit. That wasn't nothing on you, bro. That's Madden being Madden, bro. That was a play I can cancel flat. You weren't even there, like that's. Fuck, man. Oh shit, man.
Plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know the perfections in a lot of ways. They had to like when they saw that.
There he goes, right side. His second touchdown tonight. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe it.
It's always something with this
As this one
nigga,
continues to go. Elliott with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I love helping niggas, man.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Nothing I did wrong with none of them play acts. None of that.
Teams are looking for a spark score from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking like it's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own football. That could have been trouble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now he'll look to throw it. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Off play action. It's Howell. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing here, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tailback. And he has another first down, so get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Now Howell. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And Howell will throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Another throw for Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's going to have the Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th.
You gotta throw the fucking ball right there. Come on, Howell. So fucking inconsistent, huh?
But still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
2nd down throw for Howell. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15.
I always do this shit when I'm playing this nigga, bro.
Already at the line, this Philly offense
All the time, bro. This shit never fails.
Sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. The last time now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just say, no, it's called for this possession instead.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Up the middle they go. Gann. There's another tackle made at that line. So that's encouraging to keep the football down. Calling no gain on the run there. They're already looking at a 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 10. until here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. In motion comes the tight end left. Al down to throw it. That's going to be caught downfield by McCoy. And he takes this one down the way to the 30. A gain down of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Powell. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, now the throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now looking to throw again. Escaping the pressure line. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here, this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Gibson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. That'll back him up 2 yards.
Another run through possibilities right now. The truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do a ton of good. It's still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Keelan Ringo picks it up. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles. And a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. But if you make a big play like that at the right time, you can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the 1st.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
It's looking terrible. Terrible.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now, and they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Powell, another throw on second down. And now here's another interception. Darius Slay pick. And he'll return to the 24-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming out at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a give right side. Gant. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late in the first and 10. And they work this ground field across the 45. Faking the handoff. Howell. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there. And that one winds up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played with the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And a terrific return as he takes this all the way down to the 20-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, Palmer, because they're going to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how can we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. And once more, Hal back to the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still not big. Slide for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles' hands team, they're going to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Looking right side, that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Gant. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 83 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Man, in the game, bro. I'm killing my timeout, bro. Just take a knee in the game. You still trying to score it the game on.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. So they were stuffed on first down, stuffed again on 2nd.
And normally you throw the ball on 2nd down on play action, so here on 3rd down, I'm going to my team and saying, let's line up and let's go out and get it. I get my best running play call, and I go after it one more time.
So no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Now, ready.
They'll try and run for it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Elliott on for the extra point.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 63, Commanders 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense is just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Working the middle of the field, he's got man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for Washington.
Howell with one final shot. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.